Hey there, Econ 201A. Welcome to week 5. Do you know who this person is? Soon you will. So this week we pivot to the long run before getting back into the short run. What's the difference? So this is John Maynard Keynes, the father of macroeconomics. Now, economics has been around for at least since 1776 with Adam Smith, but macroeconomics, the study of recessions and how to stabilize the economy, has only been around since the 1930s. And it came into being because of this man, John Maynard Keynes. He is famous for, among other things, drawing our attention to the fact and proving the fact that capitalist free market economies are not inherently stable and they cannot get themselves out of a recession. So to those classical old school economists that were always saying things like, oh, don't worry, it'll get better, the market will always solve its own problems, he offers this. And here's my best upper class British accent. In the long run, we are all dead. Economists set themselves too easy, too useless a task, if in tempestuous seasons they can only tell us that when the storm is past, the ocean is flat again. So while looking at the long run is a really good thing, and here you're looking at gross domestic product, we'll talk more about that in a future chapter, and we're looking at actual production or actual GDP versus potential or our maximum capacity. And you see that over time the US has grown on average. So long run trend, we're looking good, and that's a whole set of economic study. But notice that there's fluctuations around this trend line. We don't always have 3% growth. And that's the study of macroeconomics. Why don't we always have constant growth? So here you're looking at short run fluctuations. So we're looking at unemployment and GDP in a little bit closer lens here, and we're seeing the ups and downs. And every time you see a vertical gray bar, that's a recession. So you can bet that unemployment rises during a recession, GDP usually falls during recession. So it is a bit of a short week, but on Sunday the usual sapling assignments are due, and your inequality for all reflection that I opened last week is also due. Looking ahead, next week we have our first exam. I want to remind you Monday 4 to 5:30 is my office hours, but I can set up another time as well. I highly encourage you to come Monday. If we get a big enough group, it's like a real study session. And that's actually a good accountability tool. So, meeting with fellow students, setting up study groups, those are all really good things. And bonus, they make online learning a lot more fun when you know some people in the class. Okay, so the other thing is the exam will take place anytime from Wednesday through Friday at your discretion. Once you open it, the timer will start and you'll have 2 hours to take it. Woo! It will be a combination of multiple choice, short answer, and maybe verbal questions. It will all take place on Canvas. From my family to yours,